Hi guys, today I will show you quickly how to use scatter for in Blender to use for our sketches. So as you can see, I have before recording I have prepared scene that we will be maybe not using this one, but let's recreate this scene. For example, I have another one playing around with this scene that I use scatter with one asset like this. This is the island, and of course the scatter with hair volume, hair modifier. Okay, so let's go. Now I will create a new document and just show you step by step how to create scatter. All right, now to start with the scatter, we want to have a plane. So just press Shift A, mesh and plane. When we have plane, let's make it bigger for our scene. Of course, these are assets I have imported to use. This is not important. We can use simple whatever we want. We won't use, for example, this kind of geometry. It's just deformed cube. It's even called cube. So we will be using this as stones. Okay. So first thing we need to do is enter edit mode. Press right click on the mouse, subdivide. Okay, let's once more. Okay, when we have subdivision, we can okay. Now we have a plane. We enter object mode. We select our plane. Then we go to the right menu with particle system. Here, the particle. Then we create with the plus sign particle system hair. We must usually it opens on emitter. So first hair. We want press advanced settings. Maybe we and now we want to press rotation and then render. Under the render tab, we want to place object, and then we using this eyedropper tool, we click on our object, and as you can see, we have scattered the same rock formation. Okay, let's maybe see in the viewport. We have this rock formation, but it does look too much. It's not too. It doesn't look good. Okay, so first we want to, for example, we can manipulate, for example, hair length. So the scale is going to be up, and we can lower or increase our number of emission. Then to have rotation, we want to have rotation clicked and then randomize, and then phase, so randomize phase, and now we have rotation for this rock. As you can see, in this case it doesn't matter that it's under the ground, but probably if you want, I can see now that it has the central point in the middle. So for example, if you want to have set origin to 3D cursor, and then we can see now that we have problematic. Now press let's make it again, set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, and now we have it the origin to the 3D cursor, but still I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. It's on the middle of the ground. So let's play with the settings. Probably this is something. This here we have a lot of settings that we can rotate and play with our asset, and so we can randomize this velocity. I don't know truly what does it mean, but probably as you can just click and and just play with the settings. But basically we can now you can see here is the scale, render scale, and now we have smaller rocks, bigger rocks, scale randomness. This is interesting. So we can have randomness within the scale. So this is it with the first set of the rocks. So basically, for example, I want to create some scene that we have, for example, this tower, and now I would like to maybe build something. Okay, so this is not this is just a small, very quick presentation about scatter tool. So let's imagine we want to scatter some random ruins. Okay, so let's use, for example, this aqueduct ruin for scatter purposes, or maybe round tower. Okay, it doesn't matter. So we click again on our plane. We click on our plane, we create add particle system. Maybe we can use new particle system. So we have the norm, and of course we want the same steps here. Here we can see this hair are rotated. Okay, so this is the problem with this hair, but we will solve it later. So hair dynamics, probably target face, object alignment, yeah. X1. Sorry, I'm speaking my language. Maybe this is not this thing, but for okay, let's just rotation, velocity, global X, global Y. Okay, we can play with it later. So okay, render object, and we can just now pick the object. So aqueduct. Okay, so now we can see we have this aqueduct that it's like flat lying on the ground. So now we can just try understand what's causing this thing, whoa, this looks like cool labyrinth, but okay, no, never mind. Always try to find happy accidents. Orientation, okay, global Y, global Z. Now we have global Z, but still it's not as I want. And this is the part that sometimes it's automatic and sometimes it's not automatic. So I believe no, this is something like normal. Object aligned. Object aligned. Well, I don't know. I'm sorry. So probably this rotation aligns our object with whatever we want to. So velocity, normal, global, whatever. So object aligned. Okay, I know it shouldn't look like this, but let's move on, because I don't. Sometimes I probably believe that this is because we want this. It's in the middle, so the how it's called, the mass set origin is on the. Yeah, it's you can see as I set origin to 3D cursor. Let's make it right. So let's move to the 3D cursor. Okay, it's here somewhere. You can see when I move my asset, I press G on the keyboard, and then X, for example, to be on the line X, Y, and so on. If I want to hover on the plane without moving it up and down, so I press G, Shift, and Z. So I just when placing Z, Shift and Z, we just exclude Z and we move on the plane. So this is a really cool trick. Okay, now let's move on this axis and let's try set origin to 3D cursor. And well, it's almost there. I just don't like this. I don't like this at all. But let's move on with this. Okay, object aligned 0, not 0. Okay, 0, 0, and 0. Now we probably want to global X, not. Well, it's not like. Yeah, we have it. It was rotation global Z. Now, as we can see, rotation global Z. Okay, so let's go with this. Okay, we have rotation now, phase, randomized phase. So we can now just make it more random. Maybe this is not the best thing if we want to build some kind of like labyrinth, but because for like some logic, we would like to make a labyrinth from it. So maybe lower number of ruins, 50 ruins. Okay, we have this thing, and now as you can see, we have created an amazing concept art. Amazing illustration, but no, I'm just joking. But with playing this elements, we can create some cool scenes. So of course we want to have a fog, and for other one, there's one thing I want to show you, not this. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so now we can use the same asset. For example, this cube that we are using, Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and we can, for example, reuse this asset for our, scene building. So we are just scaling it, moving it around, and we can create some interesting location, some interesting. Wait. Okay, something interesting. Maybe I'm not. Maybe this is not the best looking illustration, but I hope it shows the process. Now I will show you another tool that's it's using scatter. Okay, now this is another one. I don't know in which version of Blender is it, but we want to go to the preferences. So we open edit. Edit, sorry, preferences. We type scatter, and then we will want to select object, scatter objects. Okay, and now we have this this scene, this very simple square plane and two elements. Now we select square, box, and the plane. We press F3, and we want to search scatter objects. So you can see scatter objects, and now we have this scatter objects. So now I want to select plane and just hover my mouse on it, and as you can see, there's something is happening. Something strange is happening. The blue squares are just painted inside this inside our plane, and when we are finished with our pattern, we press enter, and as you can see, wow, we have amazing scene with our squares. So this is really cool. I just discovered this on watching some short on YouTube. And now we have a problem because, as you can see, maybe it's not a problem. We can see that there is a big square in the middle that it's responsible for our as a controller for our scatter. As you can see, this is really cool because when we scale it, we can create some kind of, I don't know, forest or crystals. We can, hover it and we can create really cool scenes with it. So this is something really, really nice. So in combination with, when we want to combine a scatter tool, if you don't want it, you can press H on and it hides it. Now we can use the same plane and the same procedure with scatter. Just let's select this two, this icosphere, press F3, scatter objects, plane, and we want, maybe let's press enter, and we have something like this. And that's really cool. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool tool. I don't know if I can duplicate it. Yeah, of course. Alt D. And now you can see I can play with this scatter and it's somehow interactive. So we can create some kind of mini scene. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe blue sky, not blue, but something like that. And we have sky, maybe sun. Sun should be. We have sun, or it's just like, no, it's like normal sun overblown. Okay, so we have some kind of sun, and you can see you can use it for some kind of stylized illustration. I really like it. I was just thinking maybe we can wait. We can use this as a. We can use ground. We can have ground in different color, and we can have this thing. So if when we press, we control this with this controlling device. So this is like that. I don't know. I haven't checked this if I can control the. Well, I can control. I have answered my own question. If I can control randomness of it, maybe not, but when I rotate it, it rotates with the controller. So we can control the rotation, but it's more. I believe it's more. It don't have too much options like the scatter we used in the previous video. Okay, so I think this is it for today. It's a really quick and cool scatter video. Okay, one more thing. Sorry, I just almost forgot about it. Let's call it a bonus video. Okay, so we will be using a really simple. There is thing like weight paint, I mean. Okay, let's make it really quickly. Subdivide. Okay. Now let's delete this shift mesh cube. Okay, so imagine this is our something. This is our asset. We are making the same procedure. So particles plus particle system hair. We have hair now, advanced rotation, render object. Let's color pick the object. We have object, okay? Now, let's play with it more because it's not still really, it's flat. So wait a minute. Okay, hair length. Maybe we can make something like that. Velocity, randomness. Okay, just for sake of our object align. There was some, we were making the alignment and it's somewhere here. I will just find it for a second. Okay, so here is rotation, and we can change this, and then we can play with rotation, I think. Target fit, I don't know why. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's rotating somehow, but okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, we have something like this. This is really amazing. Scatter, and now we want to focus on one area. Let's say we have a big cube here. Let's see, we have big cube here. Okay, now we go to edit mode. Okay, now we want to group our scatter around object. So we go to weight paint, it's on here, and now as you can see I started to try practice weight painting. So we paint weight using weight paint. It's like when there is a red, there is much more condensation of certain thing, and then it's smaller, and so we can see. But as you can see, nothing happens. Why? Now we go back to the plane. We scroll down to vertex groups. Vertex groups. It's usually it's here. It's down. 3, 1, 2, 3 from bottom. Vertex groups. Density. We place density to group and length to group. So now, as you can see, we have something like that. So when I paint, our scatter is located here. So we can have a really cool area, a really cool location created with this scatter tool. So imagine we want to create some kind of environment. Painting with control, we are making it less condensed. Painting with normal, like we press mouse or tablet with left button, we paint plus, and control we paint minus. So we have like this. So okay, so here is the wet painted area. Now we can, you can see that for example I wanted to create environment, let's say a city or some kind of island. And then we imagine that, for example, within the this stuff we have, condensation of this obelisk of this geometry. So this it can help create us really cool things. And now we can use the camera view to camera, and now we can, for example, use this really simple sketch for our compositional practices. So you can hover this with camera and play with your ideas, and then screen grab it, and we have you can have overpaint. You can just playing with really simple shapes like squares, or not squares, cubes or SX. You can create some interesting layout of city, for example, or a layout of your future environment. So imagine this is the island with scatter. One more thing we can do when we have this, for example, the subdivided plane, we can click on the proportional editing, then G, for example, G, select one vertex, and then you can scroll mouse, and as you can see, it makes the area go up and down, and depends on our size of our brush, it makes things look cool. So as you can see now, of course scatter is working with the proportional editing tool, or with editing tool, so we can create really cool mountains. Of course, as I said before, in the earlier version of our video, there is sometimes problem when the scatter is like aligned to surface. So this is the way we must then, you know, play around the thing. But as a general sketching tool and concept tool or illustration tool is really cool, as you can see. Now I'm using really simple geometry, and I can plan my city, and then you can scatter probably on the object, or yeah, of course you can scatter. For example, you can select your surface and then scatter another buildings or whatever, the grass. Yeah, so you can scatter the grass from quixel bridge. So let's see. Let's go and take collection. I have some, no. Okay, sorry. Okay, I just had to log in. So I have collection, and let's download the eucalyptus plant. Maybe I will download some export. Well, I thought I have installed stuff, but well, today there was update on the Sketchfab, so probably it has to wait till it's. Okay, I had some problem with Sketchfab, but now we are good. So as you can see, I downloaded a plant from from the library of Sketchfab, and now, as you can see, we have this I don't know, aloe something brush. So now I'm just moving around the brush because it's made with many elements. So we can see now. M. New collection. We press M to create new collection. Let's call it plant. Okay. Now we have plant. So everything is in the collection. And now we want we want to scatter this around the plane. So we enter edit mode, as you can see. We go to particle system. We create new particle system. Create placid. So now let's name it plant. Okay. And now, of course, hair, advanced, but for our render, we use collection. So we open plant, and we should be. We must get out from. Well, yeah, we have the plant scattered, but it's not scattered as I wanted. But hair's length. Yeah, we can make it bigger, and of course, maybe this wasn't the best idea to scatter it like this, but whatever. We can see that we can scatter a plant and the collection. So the same thing is with the scatter plant. The plant, we go to this to the group, to this, and of course we can wet paint. So we select group and the same as we did with the squares, but we don't see anything because it's grouped, so we delete it. So we have scattered it all around. Okay, so now we have this amazing scene. So this is how the scatter works. Okay, so I hope it helped somehow, and thanks for watching and have a great time. Bye.